Om Nomo Mi Shanishcharam. Okay, we've got a nice little Ashlesha party going on. First things first, though. Drink water. Drink water. That's the best advice for today. Chug water. Chug water. Watch, we'll tour the D9 and I bet it'll lock in. Yeah. Type. Buoyance. Buoyance. Um, yeah, something about returning back. Past life regressions. Let's read about it. Well, or fortune in, no, K2. Let's start with K2. Let's start with K2 in, oh, am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. Sorry, let's start with fortune because the Rahu and, yeah, what, guys, my course is super simple. All you have to do is, you can finish it in like 2 days. Just binge watch all of my videos. Guys, the thing is, Spirit will only, like, you could play it as background noise, and then Spirit will only call you to pay attention during the things that you actually need to hear. So, Stellium in Leo regarding less. This is huge dripping aura, Mercury and Pushami Pada 3. Okay, I'm listening to my Smash Frequently Online. Gonna I guess I will. Okay. Okay, Fortune Rohini Pada 1. Proud familiarization, fundamentally conceptualized. Nourished spark sustained exponentially. Okay. Um I don't know. Okay. Here's the thing, like, okay, everybody has infinite power. So I hear a lot of things about people saying that, like, you give away your power when you do X, Y, and Z. But giving away your power is like a total mahastati. Um, you dancing through the lightning strikes. Proud familiarization, fundamentally conceptualized. Nourished spark, sustained exponentially. Because, like, okay, here's the deal, and we're gonna learn about this with Dashalesha here. If you're looking at like your birth chart to be like, oh, please show me how I'm better than other people, it's like, bro, everybody's so equal it hurts. Everybody's so equal that it hurts. Okay, so instead, I wrote these about literally, like literally, it's just a part of the story. It's just a part, like, what part of the story is the hero at? Because everybody's the hero. Everybody's the hero. We're all like, yeah, okay. So this is the part of the story where the hero reaches a proud familiarization that is fundamentally conceptualized. There is a nurse spark that is sustained exponentially. Am I explaining too much? I really couldn't care less, honestly, because it's fun for me. No, I do care. Sorry, I do care. It's good. It's because I care. I care a lot, actually. I just don't know, like, it's like, maybe diconsiderology unilaterally behaves predictably. I'm gonna go ahead and leverage lack of care. Leverage lack of care. I'm just gonna keep following my intuition because it here's dragging me still. And fortune is conjunct Uranus. Proud familiarization, fundamentally conceptualized. Nurse spark sustained exponentially. Nice. So that, like, this nurse spark will be sustained exponentially. Luckily, because that's just how it works. Oh, Mars is okay. Mars is in the Cancer portion of Mrigashirashira, so I think it's in the fun. It's in the fun part of Mrigashirashira. The fun part is having to ask whether or not, like, hey, do you think, you know what I mean, like, if you had a coin that was like at both sides were heads, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's like, what would be the point of flipping that coin? You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, can you do this, or is it gonna be heads or is it gonna be tails? That's when it becomes fun. That's when it becomes fun. Mars and Mrigashirashira, pot of 4, in the Cancer, This is all, by the way, like, sidereal upscale. We can do sidereal again soon because sidereal works. Sidereal is fun. The hard part was making the hero's journey work in 2 freaking universes at the same time. That's why I think I deserve a quadrillion dollars. But it was because the objective's direct approach of the servant, right? So just change the objective. And then stay in your own loca. Antar Indra. I swear to God. It better be Pradyan, Antar. It better be Pradyan. Antar Indra doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't know. Leverage Leo placements regarding less. Mercury. Let's Mercury. What's your E? Oh, by the way, I'm watching Mean Girls right now. I've been watching. Oh, this should be the last run because it's a Tomasic day. That's on me. That's on me. Um, leverage lack of leverage lack of dogma. um, let me go ahead and mark my and then go ahead and leverage ritual, which is often conflated with dogma. Nerf Sparks is sustained exponentially. Yeah, there's gonna be okay, well, whatever, you'll see. It doesn't matter. The frustration with creation. Mars is gonna get into Rudra. Oh, Mars and Ardra. Okay, prep time is balance. I'm gonna try to do something. Okay, how can we prep how can I prep myself, including you for Mars and Ardra Prada 1? Oh, you don't need to prep for Ardra Prada 1. Let's go. Because Ardra Prada 1, curiosity, desires, cultivated perspective, explores adventurously, allowing renewal, retro consistently, calm, relaxed, indulge. Okay, so it's like, nice. Because it'll be about achievement. So I feel like the peak of achievement, low key, might be an Ardra Prada 1 for Ardrins. Even though I think, it would depend on sub-rulers and play. I think very highly of Ardra Prada 1. That's all I'll say. Ipsum Cola moment. Ipsum Cola is that Prada 1 or Prada 2? Prada 2. To get over you, I'll be here all night. Yeah. Okay. Getting over. Temperate identity, professionally maintained lucratively. Hard work, focused, materially successful, obtaining results. So, because the ipsum cola represents the root, right? The source, it's also a Pisces nod because, like, okay, so I see, Pisces sees. It's also the C, so it's like I see. It's telling you that it's Pisces. All the other signs came from Pisces. All the nakshatras came from Pisces. Meena Rashi. Shout out to Meena Rashi. Temperate identity, professionally maintained lucratively. Oh yeah. But how this applies literally for me is like the source of this whole, like, the only reason I'm doing this is because I've put astrology as part of my identity. All identity is temperate in a cyclical universal scheme. But here it gets to be professionally maintained lucratively. Lucrative doesn't just have to be monetarily. You could like, if you're lucrative in nitrogen, then you might get a head high. Like, you know what I mean? You might feel really good. Lucratively, hard work, focused, materially successful, obtaining results. Right. It's because when we Brihaspati is the CEO of, like, of divinities, basically. Like, all the divinities listen to Brihaspati. So they go, like, when the divinities want results, they go to Brihaspati. Om Grave Namaha. Om Grave Namaha. Om Brum Brim. No. Om Grum Grim Grum Sehe Grave Namaha. Cool. And now Mercury the magician, entering into elemental ratios, dictating reciprocation. Right. Thoth upscale. Thoth and Leo. So Vishnu. Right. This is right. This is kind of like giving Truman Show vibes. I'm like sorry, failing the like challenge for 20 hours straight. Okay. I almost did it again. Elemental ratios dictating. I'm trying to think, because obviously it's like the planets in that context, but I'm trying to think in a more specific context, because these are hypercontextual, intercontextual, circumtextual, circumstance. I don't know. Okay. Dictating reciprocation. Dictating. Mercury is a dictator. Dictating is to speak things into existence. So the problem is with judging dictators is, like, everything, especially you Sagai Tauruses, because Dinesh to upscale, what you say you create. So it's like, okay. So like Libra is the air sign where it's like anything you have to do, like it's like they have to be your mirror. You know what I mean? But it's like it gets really weird. Like the whole situation gets really weird if everybody's just a mirror of you, then it's just gonna be Club Penguin. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be a whole lot of the same thing. So it's like the reason why Leo, the star of the show, is opposite of Aquarius, the community, is it's like the Leo renders a community to give themselves a round of applause because the round of applause involves you in the story enough to make you feel like so ascending in Critica Pot of 3. Immersion gauge measured correctly, proportionate, expansive, rupture, delivering auspicious establishment. It's like, so the reason why it's good to be dramatic and why dramas are good is it because you can forget these things. You can forget that you're all alone. You can forget you're all alone. How am I doing it with 0 viewers? Taurus. Taurus. Sorry, I had to. It must be the Wait, hold up. What was in the planets? Oh yeah, Saturn retrograde. Ah, I forgot about that. No, I forgot about that. Though. Damn, Saturn retrograde been hitting Shawnee Kark like a freaking Mack truck, dude. Perfect sensual interaction, establishing references outwardly. Speaking of which, I'm gonna establish some throat chakra clearings. One of my favorites is Saturn connection. Saturn has a connection to the throat chakra. Also, Mars and Mercury do as well, but so does Jupiter. But actually, you could say I'd say Jupiter and Sun are more. Because they combine and refract. I love this game. Okay. Astrology is just being a comedian. Okay, log in. You can see. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, the thing about those throat chakra clearings is okay. Two quick rules. The goal is to make it sound as good as possible. But the caveat is the worse it sounds, the more you needed that throat chakra clearing. So then the tertiary rule is kind of like with mantras is don't judge yourself for like your voice cracking. Your voice is cracking because you need to clear your throat chakra, dude. So feeling like bad about it just would delay stuff, whatever. I should look up. I might start getting into like ephemeris charts and start mapping ahead of when the retrograde periods begin because because Saturn likes to abuse my lack of object permanence. So because Saturn can just make me disappear from the world whenever. Tough. Saturn exalted in Libra. I think it was related. Okay, Jupiter still in selectively permeable atmosphere. So the selectively permeable atmospheric environment is expanding because Jupiter is in there. So Hubble upscale, Odyssey upscale, also locality upscale. So reintroduction of locality. I just don't think I'd mentioned that before. But let's talk about Moon conjunct Sun and Naga. Quick thing, okay. So if you read a lot about the nakshatras, you might have heard that everything bad ever is basically because of the Nagas and Ashlesha. They said the same thing about the scapegoat Capricorn. Vishnu. If you're all alone, then who do you think did all of those bad things? It must have been you. So you're gonna have to leverage lack of care. The king of everything. I know I'm the king of nothing. I know. Thank you. Highest honor. Okay. But okay, here's the thing. So The main thing with Ashleisha is like the mind-boggling powers. This is why. So if you look at, so basically Leo, it's like, okay, we're gonna talk about Ashleisha a little bit, because the situation is that, right. So remember, it was like basically the star. Somebody wants to be the star of the show or whatever. Yeah, the crowd is full of stars. Okay, the crowd is full of stars. Um, Even if they seem like will debilitates, okay, but also, so there's a theme with Ashlations about not wanting to. Oh, the movie ended. Oh no, didn't it just restart? Well, I'll go on here. Hold on a sec. Okay. Let me look. Okay. So basically, with Ashlacia, um, so basically with Ashalacia. Oh, right. You may have heard they don't like to be embarrassed, right? Do you like to be embarrassed? I don't think you do. I don't think anyone likes to be embarrassed. But here's the thing: it's like in a world where we convince ourselves that like IQ points matter, like where you could be smarter than other people, you could be more athletic than other people, you could have more achievements than other people, you could have more gold than other people. Um, MAGA in the retrograde way, you see, social stratification exalts respect, right? But it also exalts disrespect, but disrespect is debilitating. So, like, it's kind of like it's supposed to be a very, very important lesson where it's like so if you look at the sign of Leo, it's like how it's like kind of like a long snake. Basically, think of this shape as like any vertebrate ever. There's like or a sperm or whatever. There's like the head, and then there's the spinal column. And all you can do from here, you can only vibrate, which is like rotating. It's like spinning, okay? So there's only one action that's even possible, and it's twisting, okay? So no matter what you do, don't get too big of an ego about it, because the only thing you've ever done is just dream and then twist. But the dream and then twist just gets divided so much and refractalized and like mixed up that it just looks like a whole lot of other stuff, but it's still just twisting and spinning. It's just turning. So that's the mind-boggling powers. But it's like everything bad that came from there, and everything good just came from there. But but MAGA's here too. So so this is why it kind of becomes an important stati. But also Ashleisha has to do with like sexual activities, and some people and in the public eye, we don't show that stuff. So that's where you can basically rest your everything bad. You can just say, showing being naked on television is like online, bad or whatever. Okay. So let's read. Moon and Ashleisha Pada 1. Innovative electromagnetic institutions. Vision cultivated. Sorry. I can read them in different orders because it's mind-boggling. But innovative electromagnetic institutions. Mirrored introspection initiates spirally spinning. Think about like the spinning of like from the sidereal world to the tropical world too. The sidereal world is an innovative electromagnetic institution. And it's just so like the lesson is mirrored introspection initiates spirally. So you judging other people, or you yeah, you judging other people either way is a mirrored introspection. You know what I mean? So hopefully, I said stop explaining things this way. Yeah, just keep initiating spirally. Cool. Vision cultivated, develop experience. Vision cultivated, develop experience. Inverse shadow words enjoyably. Exactly. The things that are hidden, because things that are hidden, it's like gold is hidden. Like why we wear clothes. Our bodies are hidden. We hide things to protect them. Cultivated euphoria, expansively evolving perpetually, involving divinity, because Naga's plural, because the Leo wants friends. So he gifted us the nakshatras. Sorry. Okay. Lock in. Yeah, a perpetually involving divinity, so consecration. Yeah, listen to if you have Ashleisha placements and you have any problems, I'd listen to a consecration mantra. Um, and you should be good to, should be pretty much good to go. Ganesh mantra, X Ashleisha mantra. Um, yeah, because if you judge a Naga, you judge a Maga. You judge a Pitri for real. Because all the Pitris are Nagas too. They're just some of the more Mahanagas. Okay. Hemming. Okay, right. Infinite combat. Okay, and then Sun. So that was more of like the conscious experience. Cool. Cyclical conscious experience. And now we have like an internal eminence in reticulating light, waving, heavy, remembering. Reticulating light. Oh, right. Because like even because okay, this is about like remember when I was like, I think I was talking earlier about they're trying to convince you that Nagas can't fly. Reticulating light, reticulated light like the reticulating like a reticulated python, like they see like the coil. Reticulating light, waving, heavy, remembering. So what's coiling is the spine. The spine is coiling, right? So, the spine, like it's still made of light. It's like everything is literally still made of light, right? But some light is heavier than other. So it's like, the reason why they're walking on the ground is because their light is heavy. But yeah, light waving, heavy remembering. Light metals seal confident signature chronologically. Light metal seal. Right. Exactly. Light metals like the physicality, like the Mercury, because it's a Mercury. It's a nakshatra lord is Mercury, which is like a super malleable metal and stuff like that. Light metal seal confident signature. It's like empty circle, maximum brain. So just do the only thing you can do: breathe, spin, whatever you want to call it, vibrate. Exactly. And then because of all the hidden occult stuff, you can actually keep reminding yourself that everything's okay. Which is why it seals the confident signature chronologically. But there's multiple ways that applies. Don't forget. Sun and Ashleisha. Sun and Ashleisha during a Saturn retrograde. That's probably why I've been talking so much shit. Yeah, because I'm like, if I'm everybody else, bro. If I'm everybody else, I might as well just talk crap, bro. Even though, wait, I feel like I do like people talking shit to me, though. I said, stop hating on me. I'm way better at it than you. We'll figure it out. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Honestly, I think I prefer it than nobody saying anything to me. I think emptiness might be the biggest attack. Entrusted authority, electing dualistically eternal governance. Expansive densities replacing warped refraction. Nagas, yeah. Interreplace, like if you've heard of the shape-shifting powers, a lot, like all these have to explain how the heck they do all that too. Expansive densities replacing warped refraction. That pretty much sums it up. Mind-boggling, bro. Mind-boggling. Type. Double check tropical Navamsha. Double check tropical Navamsha, Karaka. Do it. Leverage Gemini placements. Do it. Leverage legal birth time. Leverage infinite loca. Cool. Venus moving into Hasta. Oh, isn't there a Call Her Daddy episode coming out? Shouldn't there be one up? Very cool. Very cool. Probably watch that. Well, I have a lot of YouTube videos to catch up on. I got a Zoom call. Her daddy too. Okay. Juggler rewards. Hastapata 1. Spirited purification, sensually establishing somatic escalators. Light slash shadow, massively manifested spaces. So this is going to be what I'm meditating on for this Call Her Daddy episode. Spirited purification, sensually establishing somatic escalator. Let me think of. Wait, let me think of. Have I seen? What have I seen in the news? Right. This is the news right now. Yeah. So we'll keep doing this until. Um. Shout out to Kesha. Okay, light and shadow, massively manifested spaces. Blah blah blah. It's like stop. Okay, how do I explain this? Moon ruled nakshatra, or sorry, lunar. It's a nakshatra lord is Chandra, the moon. Massively manifested spaces. Lock in. Hold up. Spirited. Purification. Sensually establishing. Purification itself. Holy crap. Oh, it's because Savitar outscales your verse. Crap. Okay. Purification. Sensually establishing somatic escalators. Okay, so this is one of those where you just have to be grateful. Thank you. Thank you. No, you don't get it. No, I feel. I think I get it. It's just like. I like right now. I feel like it's just about like just kind of wanting it, you know what I mean? Purification, centrally establishing somatic escalators. I think it's because Ashleisha has to do with toxins. So, and I got confirmation from it here, so appreciate that. Through Iravit. So, yeah, Iravit is an example of a somatic escalator. So I appreciate that. Spirited away. Oh my gosh, I was so pissed off today. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, I was raging so hard. Oh my gosh, where's Mars? Mars and Mriga 4. So why was I'm trying to see where. Earlier, Saturn retrograde. I was getting so pissed off because I'm trying to hold my controller the same way that I hold like my other controller because I can't afford a Nintendo Pro controller to hold my controller the same way. So, actually, maybe the thumbstick is still Well, am I still gonna have to? I literally cannot orient a freaking. I can't do directional inputs with my index finger on my left hand at least. So. I don't know. Maybe it was because I wanted a perfect. Maybe it's because I wanted my inspired hand to be perfect, but it was just like not perfect, and I was just cussing the world out, bro. I was just cussing the world out. It felt like I had no control over my freaking anything. It felt that I have Saturn conjunct Mercury in my chart. We'll talk about that later, but oh my gosh, I was just like. I was not. I was so happy when it was over, though. I was just like, I was just like, okay, I gotta play. I have to grind against these level 9 CPUs for like 2 hours, bro. And it was like, oh, every movement. I was so sick of getting hard. If a human being is hard punishing me, that's one thing. But dude, maybe I just need a soundproof room. Okay, sorry, let me lock in. Okay. But this is a huge theme. I'll probably make a TikTok about Venus and Hasta. I'll make a short. About Venus and Hasta. I can't turn these into. Well, can I turn these into? Honestly, it's just such a pain in the butt for me. Honestly, it's like I just feel like I'm doing everything, bro. I know I'm doing everything. It's because. Whatever. Leverage lack of leverage shoulders. Leverage lack of wanting to be carried. Okay. Carried anyway. I Robert. Okay. We get it. Okay. Sorry. I just said something really funny earlier. Okay. We can think about that. Well, right, I was going to make a short about that. Okay. Vertex, now perspective. If we leverage perspective, let's perceive clear lens. Yeah, clear lenses project timeless dominion impressively. Relationships formed contractually obligating. It's kind of messed up. The thing is, like, I feel like, look, maybe I'll shut that up. Okay. Well, it's like, trying. Right. Remember, like, when I was like, you speak as you like, you speak as you create. You know how, like, in my booths and my roles, I keep saying, write that down. um, I think it's because clear lenses project timeless dominion impressively. Relationships formed contractually obligating. Yeah, like the relationship between the book and the hero, the story, the hero's journey and the hero. For Aurelius, though, narration now. Descending in Honorata. Apada now. Nuclear relative composition, sensorially rewarding sacrifice directly. Retraction and recontraction. Descendant there. Oh, this is for, okay. Oh, it's because Venus is in Hosta. That's so unfair. Oh, man. This is why. Okay, so because a Libra doesn't have to eat because they're fallen angels. So their base state is just like light. They feed off of light more than they feed off of food. So it's like, oh man, like the Libran, like the Libran version of me. There's a version of me who does not eat. But I'm just trying to. I just feel like pushing. I just feel like pushing that version of me back as far as possible. But I feel like I feel like at a certain point it becomes irresponsible, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm at that point yet. Regardless, drink a lot of water, bro. Drink a lot of water. But Taurus, dude. I love Taurus. But like it's like breathing. And drinking water is like breathing. Cusp greatness. Honorata stati. Nuclear relative composition, sensorially rewarding sacrifice directly. Drinking water, breathing, meditating, your heart beating, noticing your heart beating. Those are all nuclear relative compositions that sensorially reward the sacrifice of your patience and attention directly. Going from to and fro, from yin to yang, retraction and recontraction are inevitable. And we'll talk more. Because I feel like you could talk for hours about these lines. Like I haven't even gotten to spelling them forwards backwards yet. You don't even need to. Well, I mean, I did. That's how I wrote them. I wrote these one letter at a time. That's why I'm so intrigued about Maga serves you. Serves you. I'm like, I mean, like, if you know, like, Magas serve. You know what I'm saying? Like, they serve. You know what I'm saying? Scan way. What am I talking about? K2. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This unilateral service is brought to you by iMobile. Solves harmony electromagnetic. Oh, no. All right. Eventually, right. We took a snapshot. Don't forget, we took a snapshot because I started the stream, so it's like the stream. Oh, me super big brain. Okay, cool. And redefine needs. Ideal entertainment. Okay, what else could we want? I see the problem. Like, I mean, Lord. Okay, where's the moon at? Okay, moon's okay. I see. Well, here's the. There's just so many good like. I don't know. I feel like YouTube for me kind of replaced the news because I've never been like a my household's never been a watch news on the TV family, but yeah. So what? Oh, this is what I added. Oh. I did some me super big brain because I was like I was avoiding doing my Rahu and K2 connections because off the top of my head I always have to like count out 13 and a half about what Nikshatra Pada is opposite from which Nikshatra Pada. Nice shout out to visual aids. I think that this like nuclear, it's like connected. Oh, like nuclear means together, right? Is that what nuclear means? Let me look up what nuclear. Well, NU, CLEAR. EAR. Type. Yeah, it's like okay. It's a very powerful. It's power. Okay, well, nuclear meaning things relating to the center or the massive energy. Right. Something to the center. Okay. I mean that's yes. Like things come to the center. It's because it's the solar principle. Is like okay, the sun itself is the black hole in the middle of the Sagittarius constellation. Okay, it's a solar system. The whole universe is a solar system. Just it's the future version of the sun that becomes a black hole. Okay, we're time travelers in Nanarada. Okay, um, but yeah, okay, so black hole and Sagittarius. Yeah, nuclear relative composition. Yeah, exactly. So, because there's the whole story about like it's the meditation, the Brahmin meditation that allows you to become a lotus that allows you to bloom into a flower, drinking water and introspection, all that still. Don't forget to, dude, Arja, you better take the whole chart into consideration. You better. Issue. New needs. Okay. Ideal entertainment. Redefine needs. So what do I need? I guess that's fair. I mean, honestly, I think I just need to keep on keeping on. Honestly, the only thing I need ever is emptiness, right? And that's all I can ever have. So, Prachodayat. You want somebody that you used to know. Midheaven and Abhijit. Redecisiveness expressed. Truth and balance. Redecisiveness expressed. Infinite capacity. Distributed atemporally. Communities. A stranger and I feel so raw. You didn't have to stoop so low. Okay. Okay, that's all that's moved. You're just somebody that I used to know. Honestly, I might just like, cause this is like my I might do like a 2 hour birth chart interpretation of my birth chart. I don't know. Cause dude, oh my god, I've been getting rage baited so hard on my TikTok DMs. If one more person in these here, if you want to go ahead and stop calling me love and then saying, do I want my reading, bro? Dude, you know that I prefer the readings when I do them. You know I prefer it when I do it. Lord. Stop. It's oh, nice. It's offensive. I went to D10. Yeah, because... yeah, because I think I'm about to finish up here. Fortune and Pushyami Padawan in Leo Padawan. Cusp greatness, do it. No K2? Well, we know what this is. Merging gauge measure. Oh lord. Okay, yeah. Detachment there could be tough. I hear that. But I trust. But trust, dude. K2 is so lit, bro. But I just don't understand K2 and Rahu. What could ever happen to Rahu and K2? They're literally just so perfect. They're literally just so perfect that they can never, ever, ever, ever leave. Never. Proportionate expansive rupture. Delivering auspicious establishment. Remember, you want to cast it oppositely either way. Okay. Otherwise, you're just a Guna. Otherwise, you're just a Guna. Cool. Fortune and Pushyame. Padawan. Cultivated limitation, exercised pragmatically, emanating superiority to rest, hierarchical self-disposition. I'm the greatest in the world. I'm the king of the world. Cope. 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 You can be too, but first you have to subscribe, like my videos, make sure to watch all my content. It would help, though, actually, unironically. Unironically, that would literally help. That actually might be the only way you can do it at this point. It's like a total lock. It's because Lakshmi, that's why. And you can, too. Either way, Rahu in Anuradha. Critically thinking, honestly. I thought critically. Ooh, D10. Nice, nice, nice. That's actually an upscale. So D10 Rahu conjunct with the descendant. Nuclear relative composition, sensorily rewarding, sacrifice directly. Okay. Right. So, and we were thinking critically about the nuclear composition. It's a total D10 stitty. So we're or on my head there too, and nuclear relative composition. Yeah, because I could do like side. I'm actually. I think I'm so. I realized that like I was rewatching some of my other content. And I was like, I kind of low key already did, do some of my birth chart interpretation. But I mean, come on, like I meant like for real. I meant like for real. Either way, towards the center. So that's gonna be that type of key there. Towards the center. Yep. Cool. Sorry, we're running out of time here. But let's meditate on the Midchelli. Wait. Somebody said. Oh, that's right. The Placidus in Midchelli. Someone said sorry. Ziggy said Midchelli, but Placidus 6. Placidus said Midchelli. Shravanapada, it's different though. Shravanapada 2. Midheaven, so public image and career. So yeah, let's see what this. So this should be basically like a performance review of this job, of how I did today. Shravanapada 2. Surreal, unobtainable attainments, proven self-surpassable, consistently omniscient. Jupiter activation, Guru Shakti. Thank you for joining me. You know what we'll do? We'll do D9 Fortune. We'll do D9 Fortune because we have actually even more time than I thought. Compassion. Intersystemic engineer knows compassion, but how so? I forgot. Because you want to forget, remember? Okay. Dedication. Confident in recollection. Remembrance. Remembrance X recollection. Let me get a word for that. Okay. Memorization. No. Maybe. Okay. Dedication. Confident advice creating lucrative circumstance. Intersystemic engineer knows compassion. Please drink some water. Please keep drinking water. Honestly, try drinking some distilled water too. Honestly, maybe drink some distilled water and then some like mineralized water. It's because dust can be in the air, so you could still fly. I think with drinking mineralized water. It's just because every disease ever is a spectrum. Okay, so if you're listening to somebody talk about a disease and you feel like it doesn't apply to you, it does apply to you a little bit. Okay, so I'm not like celiac. I'm definitely not like I'm not technically celiac, but everybody has celiac. So whatever the celiacs are doing, you have to pay attention to too. Same thing with diabetes. Same thing with cancer. Same thing with strokes. Same thing with everything that you think isn't about you. Where's sixth house or sixth house? Every problem, it's like yeah, it's like you will have to eventually learn how to solve it. I had to come up, I had to figure that I'm gonna have to learn how to freaking fix a car. Either way, this has been today's class. Thank you for touring them with me. That's what made it a mahostity.